More than 100 people have died and thousands have moved out to safer locations as heavy rains continue to batter Maharashtra, triggering landslides and floods in several districts. Even as the armed forces and the National Disaster Response Force carry out rescue operations, no immediate relief appears in sight. The Indian Meteorological Department has issued a red alert for 6 districts of Maharashtra, forecasting extremely heavy rainfall and recommending preventive actions. The 6 districts are Raigad, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg in coastal Konkan, and Pune, Satara, and Kolhapur in western Maharashtra. On Saturday morning, a passenger train derailed between Dudhsagar and Sanolim in South Goa after heavy rains and the overflowing of the Vashishti River between Chiproon and Kamathe in Maharashtra. At least 136 people have died in the rain-related incidents in last 2 days, including landslides and floods. Most of the deaths are from Raigad and Satara district. The deceased include 38 people who died in a landslide in a village in the coastal Raigad district's Mahad Tehsil on Thursday. The landslide in Raigad district took place near Talai village in Mahad Tehsil on Thursday evening. Crime branch of the Mumbai police questioned actor Shilpa Shetty for more than 6 hours at her house in Mumbai on Friday. The questioning was in connection with the allegations against her husband Raj Kundra, who has been arrested in the porn movies racket case. Raj Kundra was also present during the questioning. Sources said Shilpa Shetty was confronted with his version of the events. They added that the crime branch wanted to know if Shilpa Shetty was aware of the alleged racket that involved production and distribution of pornographic films by her husband. Shilpa Shetty agreed to record her statement on the matter at her house in suburban Juhu in Mumbai. Apart from this, the crime branch wanted to know why Shilpa Shetty resigned from her husband's firm, Vian Industries, in 2020. She was one of its directors. Vian Industries is at the center of the porn films controversy. Recently, the crime branch raided its office in Andheri West, Mumbai, and claimed to have seized about 20 TB of porn films and 7 servers that were allegedly used to store them. Drug maker Bharat Biotech on Friday said it has scrapped agreements with 2 Brazilian companies amid controversy over $324 million deal between the South American country and Bharat Biotech for the import of 20 million doses of the made in India COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin. The termination of the agreements with Precisa Medicamentos and Envixia Pharmaceuticals came after the deal set off a major political row in Brazil and spawned an investigation by authorities in the country. The company has terminated the said MOU with immediate effect. Notwithstanding such termination, Bharat Biotech will continue to work diligently with Anvisa, the Brazilian drug regulatory body, to complete the regulatory approval process for Covaxin, it said. Bharat Biotech is pursuing approvals in various countries as per legal requirements applicable in each country. The Shiv Sena government in Maharashtra has let down protocols for usage of mobile phones and has asked the officials to restrict time spent. Here are some major protocols. The state has asked the government staffers to maintain a protocol while using phones during office hours. Officials should use landline on priority and should use mobile phones only when there is important work. Officials should speak briefly, courteously, maintaining decorum. They should not fight and argue on phone. They should answer phone calls of people's representatives and senior officials on priority. Officials should go out of cabin to attend urgent personal calls. They must put phones on silent mode during meetings with seniors, and officials should not use earphones during meetings. These are the rules that has let down by the Maharashtra government for the officials. Goals from Vice Captain Harmanpreet Singh and Rupinder Pal Singh and a succession of big saves from PR Srijesh towards the end of the first quarter helped the Indian men's hockey team secure a 3-2 win over New Zealand in their first match of the Tokyo Olympics. All 3 of India's goals came from penalty corners, with Harmanpreet scoring twice and Rupinder hitting the target once. New Zealand took the lead in the 6th minute as Kane Russell scored through a penalty corner. Rupinder equalized for India 4 minutes later through a penalty corner, after which it was a chance galore at both the ends. It was a frantic end to the first quarter, with New Zealand getting 4 back-to-back PCs. India defended all of them, and the last resulted in a counter-attack, at the end of which Gurjant Singh's shot was saved by New Zealand goalkeeper.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.